What's going on, YouTube? It's Lieutenant Cade, also known as Alvin the Director. I'm an Army officer stationed at Fort Liberty, North Carolina, formerly known as Fort Bragg. And first of all, before I get into the video, I want to say thank y'all for 7,000 subscribers. When I first started this YouTube channel a few years ago, I just wanted to make videos at OCS to be able to give everyone an overview of what OCS was like, and then that turned into me wanting to do a lot more military videos to give you all an overview of what it's like to be an officer in the military and to answer any questions about the Army that anyone might have. Now, in today's video, I want to talk about how to best prep for the PT test for E3B. For those of y'all who don't know what E3B is, it's a mixture of EIB, ESB, and EFMB. EIB is the Expert Infantry Badge, ESB is the Expert Soldier Badge, and EFMB is the Expert Field Medical Badge. I had to think about that before I said it. Had to say it kind of slow because I can get tongue twisted. In this video, I'm not going to go over the standards of the PT test. You can look that up on your own. I'll link it below so you can actually check out the standards for E3B. Because when I took the E3B last year, the standards were completely different than the year before that. And this year in 2023, the standards are completely different than last year. So I don't know when you're gonna watch this video. I don't know what the standards are gonna be. But what I will do is help you best train for the PT test. So the first thing you want to do is be able to run. The typical standard to be competitive in the Army, for whether that's schools or trying to earn a badge or whatever it is, you want to be able to maintain an 8-minute per mile pace. Now this is typically anywhere between 2 and 5 miles. So I recommend, if you're not going for any kind of like special schools or anything like that, try to be able to maintain that 8-minute per mile pace for about 4 miles. That's a good standard for you to be able to be competitive within the Army, as well as be competitive for going out for E3B. If you can get that 8-minute per mile pace down up to 4 miles, you should be well ahead of a lot of people that are going out for E3B, and you should be able to pass with confidence. I highly recommend you doing things like 6120s or 3060s. You could do hill sprints, just things that get your heart rate going for a short amount of time. The next tip is be able to move underweight, whether this is with a weighted vest or with a ruck. Now, there's not a ruck inside the PT test as of today, but you do have to ruck at the end of E3B. So being able to ruck on your own or move underweight will help you a lot with the actual PT test itself, and also with certain events in the Army like the ACFT. When it comes to like the sprint drag carry, being able to move underweight will help you a lot with your training, and especially when you take that weight off, you're gonna feel a lot lighter, you're gonna be a lot faster, you're gonna be a lot stronger. The next thing, and my favorite thing to do, is cross train. Now this can be a wide variety of things. You can do things like CrossFit, weight training, deadlifts, pull-ups, push-ups, kettlebell swings, kettlebell carries, or farmer carries. Cross training is a great tool in order to best prep your body for being comfortable with doing uncomfortable things. So by cross training, you might not be training for a specific event like picking up sandbags and throwing them on the back of an LMTV. However, by cross training, your body will be used to certain movements. That way, whenever it comes to an event that you're not necessarily used to doing, you'll be able to perform very well at them. One of my favorite things to do, obviously, is CrossFit. I talk about it in a lot of my videos. It's a great way to just go out, once a week or once a month to like do a CrossFit or a HIIT workout, and it really pushes your body. They're usually shorter workouts, high intensity workouts. It translates well with being able to perform well with the ACFT or with the E3B PT test. So cross training is key, cross training is fundamental. So do a little bit of research, find a program that works for you, get out there, cross train, push your body, and embrace the suck. Now again, to recap with this video, I didn't want to put necessarily the standards for the PT test because it's probably going to change. I don't know when the Army is going to finalize what the actual PT test is going to be for EIB, EFMB, or ESB. However, being able to prepare your body for the unknown is going to be the best way of prepping yourself for the PT test, prepping yourself for the ruck march. You don't know what kind of ruck you're going to do or what kind of route you're going to be on. So just train your body to do uncomfortable things. That way, whenever it's time to actually go out there and compete and do something that's going to push yourself, you're going to be prepared. So run, move underweight, i.e. ruck marching or moving with the weight vest, cross train, and have fun. Those things will help you perform your best on the E3B PT test. If you have any questions about E3B and what to best prep for, put them in the comments below. You can also hit me up on Instagram at Alvin the Director. Thank you for 7,000 subscribers. And this is probably the last video that I'm going to do as a lieutenant in the Army, because I will be promoting to captain on 1 August 2023. So I'll put that on my Instagram as well. So if you want to check out the live stream, you'll be able to watch. I'm Alvin the Director, and I'm out.